Hei, salutare, eu sunt Ganzi, bine am regăsit la un nou joc sugerat chiar de basistul meu, Alex. Și dacă nu mă înșel, cred că mi-a mai sugerat cineva, dar nu mai țin minte exact. În fine, trecem peste asta, este clasicul Red Dead Redemption. So, let's fucking go to the Wild West. Ce piese de piese. Ăla cred că sunt eu. Da, vreau să zic că nu garantez că o să meargă perfect pentru că e un emulator. Îmi pare că merge ok. Ia uite-o. Ăla. Da, uite, boss. Rockstar Games presents. Deci o introducere care gen doar arată așa niște scene, nu zice nimeni nimic. Nici măcar mai duc aminte dacă am mai jucat jocul ăsta vreodată, să-mi bag piciorul. Și dacă am jucat eram prea mic. Dar nu cred. Nu sunt sigur, nu mai țin minte. Totul foarte tăcut, e dubios.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
Ce introducere.
It's so confusing, Father.
E mai rău.
Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Bun, bănuiesc că acum... De asta și bine să jucăm, nu? Ce supărat e al meu, frate. Ce ați făcut, mă? Bun, deci... Așa, ne mișcăm, așa... Ok, clasic. Bun, fugim de pe... În cazul meu este X, dar nu contează. Deja salvăm aici, frumos. Și pe mine îl cheamă Martin sau te cum. Bă, uite să pună... Mamă...
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Ok, dar stai, că vreau să pun subtitles. Subtitles. Ah, de ce când al meu? 2 secunde. Options. Subtitles on. Bun. A, uite, căluți.
All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get.
Ah, Marston.
Yep. I ain't much of a fella for gossip. Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
Ah, și cum fug.
Come on.
Ah, ok. Hadă.
Easy.
Unde ești, mă? Bă, ce faci?
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time.
Au.
Come. Whoa.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some
Hoppa, ho.
female company,
Haraja.
fine as cream gravy they are. Not like thieves landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me, Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right. Let's go.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing. Come on.
Doar că handicau.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither. Let's go.
Oh, da,
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
You wind them up like a clock. damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure. Yeah.
You ain't gonna find a fort without me. Not
Nu,
far
sunt două
now.
aici.
You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Come on. Come on, easy up now.
Whoa there.
Hai că până ajung la...
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
Aha.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Let's kill some bitches.
Go. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Da, da, bă!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill!
Să nu știm cu cine vorbește.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Opa.
Do I look like I need saving?
Bine, mă?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
Ce bilă ăsta?
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Ah, gata, mori. Mori, firal dracu.
Well,
O, game.
Oh. Poor John.
Huh? What? Eu la mare mai fac. Ce pula mea? Cu aia ești main character, ce dracu? Și cum de ne-a tras în cap? Băi, băi. E mai interesant să-i fi tras în cap și genul ăsta se bea un frate și să nu știu cum cu fratele să-l răzbună pe ăsta.
Well, you're alive.
so it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were
Pe
you
bune
doing?
să-mi bag.
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine.
Nu rea
He got the
pădărac.
bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Asta e din plen.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Oh, și spate ăsta
What was he
după
like?
păsărica astea.
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Bă, pe bune, ce dracu s-a întâmplat acolo? Ce a fost scena aia? Nu mi-a mai luat un mindfuck așa de mare. Bun. Ah. Ia-ți-o, nebun, poate.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Eu am cal deja.
Do you even know where you're going? There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Ce mai luăm calul de aici?
I picked out a fine horse for you. Come on, boy. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Ah,
Come on!
ah, ok. Asta nu știam.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Ce locuim? Care mă X-ul? Ok.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Bun.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
N-avem de împușcat, deci.
Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
Bă, dacă merge asta.
Whoa! Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
A, naibii ea.
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you?
A, da. Ce propunem?
Come on.
Acolo.
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. Good shot. That's it. Kill those little varmints. Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see.
Mai sunt?
Much obliged for the help. Them
Bun.
rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property. We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. Giddy up! If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
Hai, împuși.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a
Mă,
lady of
chipul,
leisure.
mă.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals!
Opa.
Come on.
Dă-i.
Yeah!
Whoa.
That's it! Damn coyotes!
Da, mă.
Whoa there!
Come on.
Wait! You're going out of the kitchen.
Sorry about that, old friend.
That coyote won't be back.
Putu-ți pizda,
Good
mă.
shooting, Mr. Marston. Yeah, got one!
Yeah.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes.
Da, ok.
Shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
Te omor găina. Opa, opa, opa.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Ia să vedeți.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Am un video doar cu mine. Da, și credeam, mă, și crezi. Da. Cine știe?
The town of Blackwater would benefit from some kind of parade.
Ok. Prosegui.
That's a nice healthy stride you have, sir.
Hai să mai băgăm niște gloanțe. Eu am fost Ganzi, sper că v-a plăcut acest episod. Nu uitați să dați like și subscribe. Ne vedem data viitoare.